Quality Life Podcast, episode 52. What's good, bro?
What is the deal, my brother? From another mother, Messiah Boss. What's good with you, man?
Oh,
You
man.
see your boy had to switch up the background, had to go into another room, man.
Yeah.
Sit at the table and all that. Maybe had to switch it up a little bit.
Man, I hear you, man. I've been moving. I move all the way around the house, man.
I already know. I know it.
I be moving. Hey, I be moving
Yeah.
around the house. I be
you do.
one room. I be in the living room. I be in the hallway. I be in the washroom. I be everywhere, man. I gotta give me a little stationary spot, man, somewhere. I don't know, man. Lord, you gotta bless us with some bigger cribs, get some bigger houses or something.
Hey, it's coming, man.
Bless us. Nah, we did. Honestly, we should bless us get it with a studio or something, man.
You ain't lying.
We can get a studio. We can get a studio, do a nice little background.
Yeah.
Nice little office. I want something nice, bro. I want something like, bro. I want something looking over the city, just like 25th, 24th floor action. You know what I'm saying? I want something nice.
Real live boss status.
Yeah, man. I need something like that, man.
Yeah, in due time, man. It's coming.
For sure that, man. What's good with you, man? What's been going on? 52 episodes, bro.
Man, can you believe, man? I tell you what, man, I'm always go ahead and say this. Let me get it out the way, man. Back in the day, 10 years ago when we was out and about, and you would have told me, like I said, you would have told me I would have been 50 plus deep with you on a podcast. I was like, nah, you tripping, not me. Mm-hmm. I'm always shouting him out. I always thought it would have been high class, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to that boy, but hey, man.
He need to get on the show too, man. Stop tripping.
And shout big ups to class, man. Yeah. Boy, come on. Yeah, definitely. We gonna make it happen. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a blessing and a joy for me to just come hop on with you and just, chop it up with whoever's watching this, man. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just it's an honor, and I think a lot of people take life for granted, just little things, being able to talk to your partners, you know what I'm saying? Or, just watching TV, walking, you know what I'm saying? Having your health and your strength, you know what I'm saying? Being able to,
man. Especially over these last 2 years, man. Like,
man.
Like, I get it, a lot of people have grown tired and have, want to get back to some type of normalcy so bad that we still are forgetting there's still a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And every day, man, things are changing, man. And the more we want to sit back and be like, man, it's getting better. It's getting worse. But then I'm still telling people, man, don't worry. I mean, like, life gonna go on and it's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna stay in this same old spot, this same old rut for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? So, but taking for granted, not being able to really be around folks. I know, like, with so many people out there, moving and grooving and shaking and still trying to live their life. And as we saw over these last, 2 years, with all the people that passed away with, ailments. In addition to the pandemic, man, it's it kind of makes you pump the brakes on moving around and trying to go be around other people. Especially your elderly folks. So I mean, I get it, man. Like, being able to really sit back and just, like I say, how we used to do, get up and just ride in the car, go out to spots and do that, man. Like, I mean, I get it. It's still a crowd out there moving heavy.
They out there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that time has passed for us. But but I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be doing this, man. I'm blessed to be 52 episodes deep with my boy Roti. Yes, man. We do want other people to come in. Yes, we want other names to come on and jump on the platform and let's get this conversation rolling, man.
Yeah. Like you said, man, I think last episode, man, it's always something to talk about, because it's all. I think maybe a couple weeks on in the epic return, you was like, man, life gonna life. It's always gonna be something to talk about. You know what I mean? So y'all want to hit us up, man. Y'all, let your voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? We ain't one of them Sadidi too good to talk to anybody. Come on, hop on. You just got to be a night owl. If you can do that, holler at us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be a night out until things change up to where we can get some of that daytime hour.
Yeah,
that's
the next move.
That's the next move, man. Next move is to see what the daytime like. But until then, we got to do what we got to do where we at.
No doubt.
So other than that, man, you got some house cleaning?
Yeah. Let me make sure the house clean up a little bit, man. Y'all know the usual suspects. My boy Don Dada, his wife Troy Denise, man. Man, she had a hot selling item. It was like a shoe. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a man, it's like a sandal, but it's like it's it's hot selling, but like she sold out of them. She said she coming back with some more, man. So y'all hop over there and see what she talking about, y'all ladies. You know what I mean? TroyDenise.com. Y'all go get at them. I want to, shout out to my uncle, Jason Teague at the Very Opinionated Show, man. He he kind of MIA right now. I ain't heard from him. He be sending me stuff through Facebook, but he say they kind of in a little drought, but they gonna be back. Him, Gorgeous Snow, Maximilian. And y'all check them out whenever they get cracking again. And my poker buddies, JC, my boy Dylan. You know what I mean? JC hit me up earlier, man. He said we gonna get something going in a couple of days, man. So he ain't played with us in a while, so he you know what I'm saying, he ready to get back into it. You know what I mean? Lastly, my boy Dre Day, Pat, Smiley Face, man. Big ups to y'all, and special shout out to the haters, man. We love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something to somebody, my brother?
Man, special shout out to my wife, man. My wife out there getting it, man. She in that medical field, and all the other, like I said, all the other people who in that medical field who, from the doctors on down to the aides, to the janitorial staff, everything, man. People who work in the kitchen area, everything. Everybody in that medical field, man. Y'all just big ups to y'all, man. Y'all been doing it over the last 2 years. Y'all been hanging in there tough, working them, tough hours and dealing with all these crazy patients and things of that nature, man. So I wish they would give y'all everything that y'all deserve, but
and more, man.
But you know how this government gonna government, man.
This government gonna government. Yeah, they gonna keep that at the top, man. All the bread.
This government gonna government, but other than that, man, everybody in that medical field, especially to my wife, man. My wife out there, she doing her thing, man. She may don't hear me always, saying it or whatever like that, but girl, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. I ain't mad at you.
No doubt, no doubt.
So other than that, bro, like I said, man, it's episode 52. Let's jump into some information, man, real quick. If y'all want to get in touch with us, you can get at us at QLIFE3 at gmail.com, QLIFE3 at gmail.com. That is the email. You can get at both of us on Twitter. You can get at me at Quality Life Pod 1, and you can get at Rotig at Our Place to Be. Hit the DMs up. Let us know what's on your mind. On top of that, you can get at us both on Facebook. We are live on Facebook right now. Me at Don Boss and Rod at Rod T. You can get at me on Instagram at The Messiah Boss. You can get at us both on YouTube. Me and Messiah Boss YouTube page, and Rod is holding down the Quality Life Podcast YouTube page. Other than that, if you want to hear the audio version only of the podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, all that, it's there. It's there. You know what I'm saying? So with that, that's the information. Let's segue into something real quick, man.
Okay.
We was talking about something earlier, man, and it wasn't part of what I wanted to necessarily talk about. Okay. But now, since we kind of brought it up behind the scenes, Sean Watson, his situation. 22 plus women who were filing charges against him on sexual misconduct, sexual assault, and the big rape word, things of that nature. All charges have been dropped, not civilly, because they headed to Silver Suitcase to try to do it like that, but all criminal charges have been dropped. They headed to the civil court because obviously you got to deal with defamation of character and things of that nature, not only on his half, but on the half of, I don't want to necessarily say the victims, half of the people who said that he did what he did.
The accusers.
The accusers.
Yeah.
The accusers, yeah, thank you. So you got his situation. Now, for those of us who are football fans, we kind of felt, now, I never want to negate women and their cry out for being sexually abused, sexually assaulted of any nature. Never want to negate a women of that. But it was all these strains, as we see so many times when they come with these athletes, that you see a brother, and especially in Deshaun Watson's footsteps, JJ Watt was let go, released, and was able to move around as he wanted to. D Hop was able to go and move as he wanted to.
Yep.
Now you have to understand, outside of those two on that Texas team, he's the third biggest name.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he had just got a big contract. Yeah.
He's the most important dude though. He's the quarterback.
He's the quarterback. He's the most important piece. They wanted to rebuild around him. I know for a fact that the Texans wanted to keep him because they felt like they wasn't gonna get another better option at the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, and I think in their mind, sometimes you do have the players, like not necessarily, well, yeah, in football, but I can't really just think of the player right now, but I'm just gonna jump into basketball.
Okay.
Carmelo Anthony, right?
Okay.
A lot of people will say, man, he don't care nothing about winning no ring. He just care about getting them checks. Because everywhere he was going to wasn't teams that was like, oh yeah, he hopped on the Knicks. They wasn't nowhere near going to a championship.
He got the bag.
He was going for the bag.
Yeah, he was.
So a lot of these owners sometimes have it in their mind that a lot of these players really just gonna opt out to the bag. Why? I don't care about the ring. I want to be the highest paid player.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they wanted him. They wanted him to do whatever he could, especially in a lackluster NFC South division. It ain't been as strong as it used to be. I know they came you know, close to beating Kansas City that one year when it was up. And when it wasn't really from what JJ Watt was doing or what D Hop was doing. You know, it was other people, you know, the rest of the team that corralled together that kind of got that jump on Kansas City that year. So maybe these owners saw something like, okay, yeah, we really don't need D Hop. We really don't need JJ Watt. But we do need Watson.
You got to have a quarterback.
We do need him as a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, and let's be honest, there wasn't many people. He was top 5.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't many that was in front of him. Yeah.
It's a short list.
Up until that point, there was no accusation. There was no allegation. Until the moment he started saying, I want to be traded.
He wanted out.
And all of a sudden, it was like 10 or 15 women dropped out of nowhere. Boom.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you know, and then the first one that came out of nowhere was McNeil's friend, a neighbor, or something like that. The first lady that dropped was
McNeil, the owner, you saying?
McNeil, yeah.
Ooh.
Mysteriously close to McNeil. Like a neighbor or something like that. So I'm like,
wow.
All right, this is super suspicious now. But with that being said, not going too deep into the whole legality and things like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, there's a lot of people who won't, you know, who just want a cash grab. Yeah. I understand that it's nothing new under the sun. I hate that watching this has went through. He's lost the whole season and a half, I think. That he started a season at least.
Full season. Yeah, he probably gonna be suspended.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hate that he lost a lot that he lost. My thing with this is now since they dropped all criminal cases and they just going for civil cases to pretty much try to break off a settlement.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can be able to, or you really have an answer for this right now, but
okay.
It's too many of our brothers that have been dealing with these false accusations, these false allegations, especially when it evolves around money. Obviously, we seen Tyson. You know, he dealt with his. I'm not saying it was a false. He dealt with his case.
Yeah.
Pac dealt with his case.
Yep.
And it's so many. Snoop just had the cases pop out of nowhere after all these years. It's so many now. Like I said, I am never turning a blind eye to the women in their cry and their voice needing to be heard.
Yeah.
From these situations, because some of these guys are monsters.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys need to be taken off the streets.
Yeah, like,
some of these guys need to be locked away.
Like example of Darren Sharper. You remember him?
Yeah.
He was out there.
He was out there very wild.
Yeah, he was. But he got what I believe he deserved. I think he got like damn near 50 years in Fed time.
Yeah.
So
he
you got that because you deserve that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah. It's a lot of these people out here who are actually doing what these women said they are doing. Those not the cases I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these ones who are really offenders. I'm not talking about these perpetrators who's really perpetrator. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about these people these women out here who are falsely accusing these men, falsely giving these accusations of these men who are going for cash grabs.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. We see so many times that these women have, cried and, I was under duress and I don't know what to do. And I just wanted to keep him and blase. And he promised me this. And I cry rape and absolutely nothing happens to him.
Brian Banks.
That's a big one. What's his name from Baylor?
From Baylor.
Okafor or something that was Baylor. That was a defensive end.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Baylor. You remember that picture that was surfacing around of that Baylor, real big swole Baylor football player, number 2, and he got caught up in a sexual accusation. Yeah. Look it up next time whenever you get some free time. He got caught up. It's been a couple of them that's been caught up, with false accusations and allegations and things of that nature. With that being said, and just trying to get past this whole thing with Deshaun Watson, man, what do you feel like needs to happen with these false accusations and allegations, man?
I mean, honestly, I think there should be a penalty. You know what I mean? They should, if it's proven that a false accusation has been made, that person should face jail time. I don't know how much we're talking, because I've heard arguments to say that the people should face the same amount of jail time as the crime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. There should be a penalty because I think Chris Brown had some like before his album dropped.
Just recently,
he had the receipts though, and that story just went away. I don't think, and this is definitely a topic we definitely gonna run when we have a panel with women on it.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody that's what's what we're looking for, man, fair and just and keep it real, want to see nobody get falsely accused and go to jail and have a life. You know what I'm saying? So I think any person would agree that that there should be a penalty with this. You can't you should be able to just go back to your life as normal and nothing happened to you. You know what I mean? And if I guess if I had to just pin it down, I think they should get the penalty of whatever the crime was that they lied about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That a lot of that. If you really gonna face consequences, you know what I'm saying? And like I say this, like, whenever we do have a panel or whatever, if somebody disagreed with me, what if that happened to your son? You know what I'm saying? Or somebody in your family you cared about. If this man got falsely accused, what would you want then? You know what I mean? And because that just really strikes a nerve with me. And like you said, I'm definitely want to make it clear, if the man, if the crime is perpetrated, then hey, you should have a maximum penalty thrown at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you did rape or sexual assault or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you should definitely get punished. You know what I'm saying? But like, I believe it should be a two-way street. It should be fair. Let's just keep it real. But what about you, bro?
Honestly, man, I feel like I feel like do I feel I feel exactly what you're saying. Like whatever numbers they was gonna try to give me, the person who falsely accusing. Now, not the person who was dealing with the situation and they just didn't have strong enough evidence to prove that they was actually raped, so they lost it. Not that, because I don't want to. We have to. Like when we talk about this Chris Brown situation. Well, he had the receipts.
Yeah.
Like he had the receipts. This woman was lying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something like that. Like when it's something like that, when you just know you lying, you don't give a damn about my well-being or whatever like that. That right there, you should get the max penalty. Because like you're saying, you dealing with people's future, man, and it ain't no telling how many times you've done this before. It ain't no many times how many times you'll do it again. You gotta understand, man, the love for money. Now, not just money. People always get this wrong. I hear a lot of people say money is the root of all evil. No, money is not the root of all evil. It's your love for it.
Exactly.
You love money so much. You love money so much that you're willing to plot, scam, scheme, set up, rob, fame, accuse, all that. Somebody falsely. You willing to go by every false way just to get some money.
Like that OJ song, remember?
You willing to go by every false way just to get some money. You see what I'm saying? Now, a person who falsely accused somebody and you like I said, they got them receipts. This is why we tell young men all the time, man, y'all got to be on y'all game. You got to be on your game, man, because especially when you up and coming in this social climate, in this social economic world and class and just different status and things like that, you have to be on your game, because at the end of the day, you got so many people that it's just like you playing with people's life. You playing with people's life.
Straight up.
Man, it is definitely not a good thing, man. It's like, come on, man. Just imagine how many young brothers have, like you said, 20, 30, 40 years for something that they sitting in prison like, bro, I didn't do it, bro. I love, like nobody don't love me. God don't love me. How he got me here riding for 40 years? Like, you think about the psyche that play on somebody.
Man.
I cannot imagine, bro, sitting 20, 30 years and every time you see somebody, because you got to think about it, man. 99.9% of these people who go to prison, they don't got nobody who got money to fight on their behalf. They don't got it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have it at all.
Yeah.
So when you don't have nobody fighting on your behalf, and they don't have no bread to really like, you know, put up on your head, all you hear is, you know, I mean, we working on it.
They take that plea.
We working on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We working on it. 2 years passed by. We working on it. Everything is good. We working on it. Before you know it, you don't even see your family no more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even see your family no more.
Yep.
Young kids, boy. you don't even see your family no more.
Yeah.
So it's like, I imagine somebody sitting around there just riding, man, for 20, 30 years. And then they grow cold towards, you know, the Most High, because, you know, you're looking for the Most High to just right the wrong, and it don't happen. How you gonna look at somebody and say, man, the Most High had it. He had a plan for you. But you been sitting around for 35 years in prison for something you ain't do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to say. It's hard to say that. So it's like,
that's tough, man.
These people who are out here doing these false accusations and allegations, man, I don't know where a lot of these women heart be. I don't know where a lot of these women mind be. I know a lot of them have dealt with traumas, you know, and then sometimes they get to a point where they was like, well, it may not be the person who actually did it to me that's gonna pay, but somebody gonna pay.
Somebody gonna pay. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's never the way to go. But I understand how life be life, and that's the route that some people take.
Yeah.
You know, but I do believe, especially when you got receipts and you know that this person has been falsely accused and things of that nature, with the malicious intent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to get, if I was up against 25 years, sorry, babe, you gotta take that 25.
You gotta take that 25. Yeah.
Oh, well, you gonna take her away from her kids and all that? She should have thought about that.
Yeah.
She was falsely accusing me.
You was gonna take me away from mine?
You was taking me away from mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? So you don't forgive her? Yeah, I forgive her. But the law still needs to go in effect. And that's the problem. We don't have no laws for that. We just have sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's they're just too one-sided. You know what I mean? It has to be a penalty for something like this, because it's gonna keep happening. If there's no deterrent, you know, that's what laws are for, right? That's why we can't go around just killing people, because if you do, you're gonna face the consequence.
It kind of make me feel like those accusations and things of that, and nothing happening, was made from back then. Because if you look at what happened to Emmett Till, he got, you know, he did what that whistle or whatever, and you see what happened to him.
Yeah.
But imagine if a young white kid did the same thing. Nothing would have never happened to him. Yeah. But that's a whole nother topic. I don't want to go into that. Yeah. You know, so I got a whole theory about that, but not today. You know, but I feel like these people need to get the just timing, the just action, everything that I was sitting in, and then on top of that, upon being sentenced, or if you can't find no malicious intent, well, it's kind of hard to say without malicious intent.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to prove that one.
You just, but if I got the receipts that you lied maliciously and that you just was, you know, and this is why it's good for some dudes to keep those receipts. Now, when you keep those receipts, fellas, don't do no revenge porn. You keep those receipts. You time dated and stamp them. You put a name on them for whoever she is, just to save your behind, just in case.
Yeah.
Just to save your behind. Text messages, everything, just to save your behind. Yeah. You know, but yeah, man. Like I said, it needs to be definitely, it needs to be jail time, and it needs to be some restitution. It needs to be some money paid, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, because it's bad enough when you already have to deal with those accusations and allegations that over 65-70% of the people, more than that, really, I'm gonna say about 85-90, gonna already look at you as like you guilty anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Off top. If you just being accused. Oh yeah.
Well, look at you like you're guilty anyway, man.
Oh yeah.
So I tell people all the time, the women of this world, and this is not a dig at women, but this is the truth. Women have gotten to a point to where they feel like, you know, most men can't resist what's between their legs. They can't turn it away. And a lot of the times it's true, because you see how the men trick, how they act, how they get out of character behind what's between their legs.
Yeah.
So 9 times out of 10, that's why it's so easy for everybody to believe that we done what they accuse us of.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true. It's true,
because most men that box govern their life.
Yeah. Yep.
That box govern their moves.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That box say jump, they say how high.
Yeah.
You know. So. But yeah, man, I just want to get your spiel on that, Rotig. I know it wasn't nothing that we initially wanted to start off with, but I'm kind of glad we did, man. Like I said, man, I hope everything pans out well with Deshaun Watkins, man, and Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry, I said Watkins. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I hope everything pan out good in that situation, man, and I hope that man can reclaim his career back, his life back, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, because it's getting it, they can always throw you a bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they could throw you a nice bag. You gotta understand what you gotta understand about the NFL and all that. Many people got money to blow.
A lot of it.
So they could throw you a nice bag, and then when they throw you a nice bag, you'll be out there scrambling for your life because mentally you're not in the game no more. You still in the courtroom.
It's true.
You know. Now we can play to the narrative of told you black quarterbacks couldn't lead.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't get me wrong, how evil them folks is, they'll do all that just to break you down for their narrative.
Oh yeah, to control you.
They will do it just to break you down for their narrative to control the game still.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, they ain't fight this hard to try to accuse Big Ben. They ain't fight this hard to they ain't fight this hard to try to get Roethlisberger out of there.
Yeah, you don't even hear about that no more.
You ain't hear about it.
People bring it up on, randomly, whatever, but like not like nationally. You don't hear that.
You don't hear about it
on the big news. Yeah,
they ain't gone this hard to get Roethlisberger out of there.
Yeah,
you know. So, but you know, it is what it is. But we moving right along. Well, the topic of the night, man. What you feel most as a man, Roti? Like, when you just think about your life and you think about, where you at right now, and you think about your possibilities of finding a woman of your dreams, and just building a family, building a life. But in the midst of all that, as a man, like what you feel the most, when it comes to that.
Wow. What I fear the most. That's a good one. It's I think it's certain things that in life that make us men, protect, provide, those are the two main ones. Especially if we talk about a relationship, that's like instilled in us kind of from a young age. And I'm not saying like every man, I'm just talking in general, you know what I mean? It's, specifically for me. If something getting sick, or maybe I couldn't move or something like that, where I couldn't like provide, you know what I'm saying? Where I couldn't, like if I was incapacitated, I would say that's probably one of my biggest fears. You know what I'm saying? Like where I couldn't even look after myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got sick or whatever. That'd probably be the one right there. You know what I'm saying? Where like something debilitating happened to me. You know, because like I said at the beginning of this pod, it's it's a blessing to be able to walk from here to there, A to B. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people take that for granted. Okay, I can just hop in the car. But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But okay, but even when you get in the car, you still got to use your legs. You know what I'm saying? To steer and pedal and all that. You know what I mean? So like, I guess I would say if I lost my motor skills, you know what I'm saying? Because like, personally, I would feel like, damn, like, what am I good for? You know what I mean? Like, why am I here if that would happen? I hope it never happened, but like that would be probably at the top of one of my biggest fears, man. What about you?
Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Motor skills is definitely, man. Losing your motor skills is definitely up there because you just think about being prisoner in your own mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And not to say that a lot of us are not already prisoners in our own mind, but I mean, at least we're mobile prisoners. You know.
Yeah.
But imagine if you became immobile, no mobility at all. You know, you can't play with your kids. You can't help your kids with homework. You can't cook. You can't make love to your wife. You can't hug nobody. It's just, and even if people do it, you can't even feel it because your body's dead.
Yeah.
You know, whether you paralyzed or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I can see how a lot of people will be like, man, why am I even here for? Like, why am I being punished to live a life to where I can see, but I can't feel?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, I get it. You know,
be tough, bro.
You gotta be tough to move through that and still feel like you're effectively giving. You know, all that you can give, and that's why we don't not necessarily segue, but see, this is why provision in things, it's not all about paying every bill.
Like money.
That's why it's not about. That's why how we make it as human beings, especially with women. A man can pay all the bills. A man pay for everything. That's how you know when it's talking about provide, it's not talking about that. Yes, if you got a man who can pay financially for everything, yeah, that's a true blessing. But if he can't, what you just gonna do? Trade him in? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every woman who hooping and hollering about a man being a provide, a man paying for everything. If your man just all of a sudden go, Christopher Reeve from the neck down, what he ain't no more. You cashing them in. You doing away with your husband now. You gonna find you another one who can do it.
Now let's keep it real. A lot of them gonna get traded in.
A lot of them gonna get traded in.
A lot of dudes gonna get traded in, man.
He gonna die on his own.
Yeah. Yep.
He gonna die on his own. This is why, as young men, we have to, because we still young, but as young men, we gotta let even younger men know, man, you have to make sure you vet these women, bro, because you need to see that woman. You need to see how foul she can be before you marry her. To honestly see her and be like, nah, man, she's so foul. I can't marry her like that.
Yeah, can't do it. Yeah.
You need to see if she lurking on your homeboys or your somebody in your. You need to see how vile this woman can be, because you got to understand. Like I always tell her, a man can only financially lose to one woman. That's it.
You only got one, huh, brother?
You only got one woman you can lose to financially. You can't keep, well, I lost to this one and divorced this one and married this one and lost to this one and married that one and lost to that one. You see what Rick Flair going through right now? He lost to 5 of them.
Yeah.
You can't afford to keep financially losing the women.
Yeah.
as you get older and as you get in denial, as you going through dementia and denial and senile and all that stuff like that, guess what they doing? I'm leaving.
Yeah. Deuces.
I can't afford to keep losing. I can't afford to keep losing what's supposed to be taking care of us and me if need be, because y'all want to up and leave. You see what I'm saying?
That's true, man.
So at the end of the day, when it comes to provision, like we were saying, man, like what fears you most as a man? You losing, you becoming immobile. You becoming able-bodied to do anything.
Yeah.
Now you tell me you was a great man, and then all of a sudden, somehow, some way, your mobility gets taken away, and your wife come to you saying, "Baby, I know I love you. You know I love you, right? Yeah, but this not gonna cut it for me." And you know the sad thing about it is, bro. What if you so immobile to the point that you can't even kill yourself? You just gotta take it.
You really in prison for real. Can't do nothing. Yeah. Wow.
You can't even kill. You can't hang yourself because you capacitated from the neck down. Yeah. You can't really swallow all the pills. You capacitate. Somebody needs to be there to do it for you.
Yeah. You remember Kevorkian back in the day, man?
Yeah, I remember Kevorkian.
Yeah. Man.
Just imagine if a person just only see you for whatever you can financially do, and then somehow that's taken away from you, and then they just dip out on you.
It happen all the time, bro.
Now don't get it twisted, brothers. This is why how you treat a woman when you are graced and blessed to be able to move your fingers, move your toes, walk around and do whatever you want to do. Because if somehow, some way the Lord take that from you, the way you treated her when you had it, may grant you and guarantee a good woman that's gonna stay by your side until you're popular.
Yeah, that's
you see what I'm saying?
Point.
If you treated her like dog trash when you was walking, you gotta
come back around to you.
You gotta think about it. If you treated her like dog trash when you was walking, if you lose everything, you're gonna go through a period where you're gonna mentally try to treat her like dog trash because you defenseless.
Yeah.
But your mind's still gonna be even worse than what it was when you were walking.
Oh yeah.
So you better be careful how you treat them when you're up. When you're up, you better be careful how you treat your people when you're up.
It's true.
Because when you're down, it's real easy for people to be nowhere to be found.
Because you think about it, man, that's life. Life ain't nothing but ups and downs. You ain't gonna stay up for all night. You're gonna go through it.
You're gonna go through it, man.
Kind of like the weather, man. You know, it's sunshine, then it's rain. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go.
Yeah.
You right.
I'm most definitely in line with you. Outside of that, man, honestly, it would have to be death.
Yeah.
It would have to be death, man. I always feared, man. I wouldn't care if I had 1,000 kids. Yeah. I mean, I at least want to live to see them. Now, don't get me twisted, man. I plan on living to be 102 years old. That's what I plan on living. Okay. You know, whatever the Lord got for me, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see, huh?
Well, we'll see. But at the end of the day, man, I wouldn't. When I see some of the things that have happened, man, I look at some of the youngsters that my son has played sports with over the years. You got kids, you know, man, father, man, gone. How old was he? 13 years old or something like that. Father passed away. Another one was like 15, 16. Father passed away. Other ones was like mother passed away. That was like, you know, 12, 13 years old. So when you see stuff like that with these kids, man, and I think he had a friend that, if I'm not mistaken, his mother dipped and went across the world. Like when he was young.
Left him hanging?
Left him hanging, man.
Oh, man.
So it's like,
you say his mother did that?
Yeah, mom dipped, man. And daddy was a scoundrel. Daddy was not even better at all. You know what I'm saying? But when you see that and you see stuff like that, man, and you just gotta, you know, like I said, outside of, losing extremities and not being able to do for yourself, just death, period. Like leaving somebody with the kids, or like leaving, and I get it. People like, well, I worked, I made insurance and everything like that, but that doesn't replace you.
Yeah.
That part of providing your wisdom, the answers that you will give, and most likely, and there's not another man that's gonna do that for you or for your kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Every man by most likely not gonna treat that woman that you was married to like the way you treated her. She might come across a string full of knuckleheads.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, and then like you understand, now your kids are subjected to that.
Mm.
So I tell men, young dudes every day, man, when you have kids, man, just pray to the Lord every day for your well-being. Pray to the Lord for grace and mercy, but also pray to the Lord that if He can bless you and grant you mercy, that if He do take you, He won't take you until your kids become grown.
Yeah, so they can fend for themselves.
So they can honestly fend for themselves and have a good understanding of what life is.
Yeah.
Because man, taking you from your kids, man, your kids 7, 8, 9 years old, man. That's a heartbreaker, man. When I see stuff like that happen, it's just like, and I don't necessarily be like, oh man, that's the Lord. Sometimes I look at, things that happen and be like, like the Lord say, why will people, kind of like do things and be involved in things or take care of themselves a certain way to where they die before their time. So but yeah, that's definitely what I feel. I feel that, like you're saying, not being able to do for self, and just honestly being absolutely gone. And just because when you're absolutely gone, you leave your family wide open.
Family wide open, yeah.
You leave your family wide open, man, and yeah, yeah. That's what I definitely. I mean, obviously, yeah, you got things that you feel like we just finished talking about accusations and allegations and how your family have to deal with those ups and downs and deal with those and kids being ridiculed and things of that nature, because like obviously what happens to you as a parent, it travels with the kids.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
If your parents dealing with some type of nasty societal public defamation or thing that they're dealing with, you got to think about how it's going to affect your kids. You can't just look at it as just like, I'm a parent, this is my life, and one day my kids is going to be cool with it. No, our decisions as parents, especially the decisions that we have where we live out publicly, it's gonna fall on the kids. It's gonna have a
it is.
It's gonna have a little something on the kids.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So we gotta make better decisions as parents by our kids, as to protect the dignity of our children. That's what I want to say. Protect the dignity of our kids, because no, let's be honest, ladies. No young man, no 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old man wants to all of a sudden look at the internet one day and see his mom getting drilled on the casting couch.
Man.
No young man don't want to see that, man.
No way. No way.
It's people, it's kids scared to pull up to the school with their parents and the tires screeching.
Yeah, man.
So imagine if that happened.
Man, I wouldn't want to see that as a 40-year-old man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Definitely it's 13, 10, man. The kids be traumatized, bro.
I mean, it's put it like this. The scripture says, don't bring shame unto your parents' house. But if the vice versa, parents don't provoke us to, you know what I'm saying? Like
anger, ain't it?
I mean, it's like 3 or 4 different scriptures, but it tells kids don't bring shame, to our parents' house. But then on top of that, as a parent, don't bring shame onto me as a child.
That's true.
A
two-way street.
It's a two-way street. It's definitely a two-way street.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Roti, we moving right along. We moving right along real good, man. So, other than that, man, that was what feel you the most as a man. With that, what we gonna do is we gonna go ahead and jump into this TL Stroll, man.
Let's stroll down to TL, man.
Stroll down to TL.
You sent me a we had a nice little exchange back and forth to tweets today, so we might want to get in some of my brother.
Yeah. We about to get in it for a minute, man. Let's go ahead and share this screen. All right, we'll hit this Chrome tab. All right, let's share the screen. All right, let's go home. Twitter got some stuff going on. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Let's go and hit these messages first, Roti.
Okay.
Let's see what they talking about in here. Man, you know what? It's funny, man. This dude right here, George, man, he asked me, do you think Kanye is being cursed?
He asked you in DM?
Yeah.
Do I think Kanye's... You want to start with that one?
Oh, man.
Do I think Kanye is being cursed? Well, because
he say, fam, you think Ye being punished? You think Ye being punished from the world, or is he living under a curse from God? Well, you know what? Let me open up. Can I get to it? Nah, I can't get it no bigger than that.
It's about as big as it's gonna
be. Oh,
no,
because it's a direct message.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We can see it from right here.
Yeah.
He said, fam, do you think Ye being punished from the world, or he's living under a curse from God?
I'm guessing he's talking about what's coming out with him and Pete Davidson, right? The message.
Yeah, and all that stuff like that. Yeah. What you think? What you think about that? What you think about that, Roti? What you think about this Kanye situation? From just a little that you know.
The little that I know is that I guess we like I said, we don't know really the backstory, but from what I heard was Pete Davidson was putting out some messages between him and Kanye over text where it seemed like Pete was trying to get Kanye to do something stupid, to try to pull up or maybe set him up to, catch a case or something. You know what I mean? To get physical or whatever. I don't think it's a curse though. You know what I'm saying? I think Kanye is reaping the consequences of his choices. You know what I mean? If we just gonna keep it real, he went after Kim, and she has a very well-known reputation. You know what I'm saying? Just to say the least. I don't know what was his motivation. Maybe he figured he was gonna be the one that they're gonna work with and all that. And like I said, I ain't mad at her. You know what I mean? Like, hey, whatever happened between them two. But hey, he made the choice. Like you said, if you when you in the vetting process, because like Kim K be one of the easiest women to vet. All you gotta do is just type Google her. You gonna see all you need to know right there. You know what I mean? So like he knew. If you don't know who Kim K is, you must be in the cave or something. You know what I mean? So
Kanye wanted that bag.
Hey, he got it. He got it. But he going.
It came with a price. It came with a price.
You know what I mean? Like, I guess for me personally, if I know it came with a price, I don't want that bag. You know what I'm saying? I want the bag that don't come with the price.
Well, you know the crazy thing about Ye is that, bro, he was so heartbroken and down about his mother dying from plastic surgery that he fell in love and started chasing a woman who's known for plastic surgery.
I ain't thinking like that. That's ironic.
When you think about that, what torn you down, because that what happened to your mother, who was going under the knife to get, body augmentations and things of that nature.
Yeah.
You would think like, man, I don't want that from my wife. I don't want my wife to be involved in none of that.
You think?
I don't care if it's lipo. I don't care if it's Botox. Any type that would, like, if my mom went down, I think she was trying to get breast implant or something. I don't know I don't know exactly what she was, but if she went down that nature, I'm looking at this situation like, you know, I won't want my wife nowhere around that world, nowhere around that life. Yeah. I don't care how big we are. I wouldn't want no woman nowhere around, no BBLs and now hold on. Now I get the natural ones that you for say. I get, breast reduction. We've been seeing stuff like that.
That's different.
We've been seeing tummy tucks and things like that. But when you talking about BBLs and all that, man, look, I ain't riding with that. But he asked if I think Kanye is living under a curse from God. Well, if we being honest, like when you think about it, anything that's contradicting from God's word, like you pretty much signing up for a curse. You know what I mean?
That's a fair way to put it.
Like you got to think about it. Like this is a sad thing, and this is the bad thing about not having the word says how can a person learn without a preacher? And when you don't truly have a preacher that's telling you what you need to know, no matter what the circumstances is, when you don't have a preacher that's telling you like, hey, I'm charged to tell you what I need to tell you, and you ain't got to like it, you ain't got to love it, but I'm for to speak on this. Like I always tell people, Russell Wilson, Dr. Dre, and the list goes on. I tell people all day, women say, oh, the Sierra prayer, the Sierra prayer, the Sierra prayer. It works for Sierra. No. Ladies, God did not give Russell Wilson to Sierra. Russell Wilson already got a living, existing wife that he just earthly divorced.
Well, you're going to make a lot of women mad with that one, bro.
Wasn't a present from God. Now, God is not going to stop y'all from living good. God is not going to break Russell Wilson's knees, ankles, and legs so he don't prosper on the field and make all that bread and make y'all feel like he was a blessing to Sierra. God will allow them to live that strong delusion for the rest of their life until they die. And then they got to go stand atonement for it. But no, God did not give Russell Wilson to Sierra when he already got a living, existing wife, which is that white woman that he came out of college with.
Yep.
That she was never married to nobody else, and he was never married to nobody else. That's his original wife. Yes, she's still living. She's still earthly living. That's his wife. Y'all can say all day that, Sierra is Russell's wife. Sierra is not Russell's wife. She his wife from what y'all see earthly down here with your eyes.
Yeah.
But in the eyes of God, that's not Russell's wife.
Yeah.
The scriptures say what she doing. She living in fornication while Russell living in adultery. That's facts. Same thing with Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. Even though Dr. Dre got to pay Nicole Young $3.5 million a year. Earthly, because the earthly flesh, the life that we live, the earthly life has strayed away from God.
The earthly laws, The
earthly laws have strayed away from God. The earthly laws were supposed to be under subjection to God. Was supposed to submit to God's law. But the earthly laws have strayed so far away from God where they let man marry man, women marry women, cat married, whatever. They strayed away from God. Just like Dr. Dre paying Nicole Young $3.5 million a year until she either gets married or he's just paying her $3.5 million for the rest of her life.
The rest of her life.
And that's another man's wife because she was married to who? Sadell first.
That's true.
So he paying $3.5 million to another man's wife.
That's true.
And this is the sad part about him. And we can keep on going down to Kanye and Kim. Kanye was never married to nobody before he met Kim. And then he got married to Kim, which Kim was already married to
the basketball player, wasn't it?
Griff, what's his name?
Humphreys or something like that.
Kim was married to Humphrey first.
Yeah.
Humphreys ain't never been married. Kim was never been married. She married to Humphreys. That's his wife. That ain't Kanye's wife. But guess what? Kanye going crazy behind another man's wife. That's simply what it is. So no, for all you women who talking about Sierra prayer, no, God did not give Russell Wilson Sierra. That's just a lust. That's just a lust. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I get it. Sierra wants to do better than Future. But at the end of the day, I'm not telling you that she should have stayed with Future either. But she should have just got a man that was never married to another woman. But the thing about it, she don't know no better. Because guess what? She haven't had a preacher. No, just because you heard a preacher don't mean you have had a preacher that taught you the real deal.
Yeah. And when you, even if you're being taught the real deal, you still got to apply it.
You still got to apply it. You still got to apply it to your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've sat up here and I've talked to many people. Oh man, I'm married to such and such. I'm like, yeah, well, what's going on? Oh, well, man, I don't really want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be in this marriage. Hey, let me ask you a question. And you ain't got to be honest with me. It's up to you and the man upstairs. Have you ever been married before her? No, I ain't never been married. But she was married, though. How long she was married? She was married to somebody else for 3 years. That is you are legally have the right to go get a divorce. Why? Because you have to earthly free yourself by the magistrates of the law. You have to free yourself so you can be opened up to be married the right way in the Lord. You know, I've seen people time and time, you know, but yeah, I get it. You know, so many people they want to move on. They want to get that new meat and everything like that. Now get it twisted. Now Russell probably living great. Yeah. Russell, he living good. Oh my God, Sierra, she put that thing on me, but that's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. Russell Wilson died today. Let me tell y'all something. And I must end with this Kanye thing. The scriptures say, liars will inherit the lake of fire. Liars, adulterers, fornicators, murderers. Yeah. So you know what that means?
What that means?
That's a tense on those words. It didn't say a person who lie will inherit the lake of fire. It didn't say a person who commits adultery, because there's a difference between telling a lie and being a liar. Okay, it's a difference between committing adultery once and being an adulterer living in adultery.
Yeah, you habitual.
It's a difference. It's a difference between committing a murder or killing somebody and being a murderer.
Got you.
You constantly living in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's your life. So at the end of the day, with Russell being married to Sierra never been married to nobody that I know of. She never been married to nobody before she married until she married Russell. But Russell was married to the white lady. So this is what this is. Sierra never been married to nobody. So she's a fornicator. As long as she stay with Russell Wilson, she's a fornicator. Not she fornicated because that's once. So if she would sleep with Russell Wilson once, that means she would have fornicated.
Yeah.
But she's sleeping with him every day, every night.
Yeah.
Continuously. She's a fornicator. So if she dies being a fornicator, she got an issue on her hands. Russell Wilson, if he committed adultery with Sierra once, he's an adulterer. He committed adultery once, but he sleep with her every night. Oh, yeah. So he's an adulterer.
Yeah, he's
living a life of adultery. And if you die living that life of adultery, you got a problem on your hands. You got to think about it. Imagine they stay married for the next. Imagine they stay earthly married for the next 50 years, living in adultery and living in fornication. God say, look, man, I done gave you 55 years
to get it right.
So it's gonna make me. It's easy for me to throw you in hell. I gave you 55 years, and I done showed you the truth many a times that this is wrong. And you know the sad part about it is?
What's that?
The sad part about it is, it's not sad, but it's real. If Russell Wilson starts sleeping with the white woman again, he's scripturally justified because that's his wife.
Yeah.
And he's doing nothing wrong. Yeah, he may lose some money earthly from Sierra because the earthly laws is not governed by God no more. They so crooked down here. But if he actually sleep with the white woman again, that he was scripturally, he ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah. Because that's the woman he was supposed to reconcile with anyway.
Right.
But the average person don't see. See, this is what I'm saying. I tell people. So is Kanye living in a curse? Yeah. Why? Because he messing with a married man. He messing with a married woman. You know? He messing with a married woman.
When you put it like that, I can't even disagree. You right.
So like people have to understand, like, it's more than just a flesh and blood thing we see on earth. It's a spiritual thing to this. It is. You know, but you know, people got to wake up to it. People got to be woke. People got to seek this knowledge. Yeah, they got to seek it. And if they not seeking it, bro, they not gonna understand it.
True that.
So, all right, let's get up out of this real quick. Let's move on to what else we got. But that was a good thing, man. I wish he can you know, understand that. And but yeah, that's something good that a lot of people need to understand, but they most likely won't understand, you know, Roti.
Yeah, you went deep on that one, bro.
Okay. All right. What you think about this, Roti?
Man, I mean,
being together for more than 2 years and not being married is absolutely crazy to me.
Okay, now does it take 2 years to be with somebody before you get married to them? That seems like that's the question.
Now, hold on.
Wow.
Now, I don't want you to think about biblically.
Okay.
I don't want you to think about scripturally. I don't want you thinking about in the days of great grandma, great grandpa. I want you to think about in 2022. Are you throwing it?
Well, if you want to do it like that, hey, we gonna say a big percentage of the world is crazy. Then, if we gonna do it like that, you know, because I mean, I could just say it like this, you know, my circle is really is really tight, and the people that's in my circle that's married, as opposed to the people that's just in the mix with each other.
Yeah.
Hey,
they didn't
mix.
Yeah, they was in the mix before they got married.
No, I'm saying like the people that I know now, like that, you know, that's like all my partners, right? Like you married, Dada married.
Okay. So look, me and my wife married. Dada married. Who else? Corey got married. You ain't know it yet.
Okay, I ain't know that. Okay, shout out to Class, man. Shout out to Class. That's 3.
Okay. Speedy married.
He showed he get married. Okay.
He married.
You're right. So it's probably about 50-50 then. You know what I'm saying?
How many other people are married? how many other people was married? Did Jay get married?
Who?
Did Jay get married?
Nah, not yet.
So Jay didn't get married. Who else got married that you know? Dylan did get married. No.
Yeah, he married.
Dylan married. That's 5.
That's 5.
One not married. What about Dre Day? Dre Day never been married.
He has been, but nah, he ain't not now.
Okay, so Dre Day was married. That's 6. Who else think they've been married?
Pat, nah. We count the twins. They ain't married. Pope.
Exec married.
He married. He's still married?
Yeah, he's still married.
Okay. So man, we're looking at about 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Now look.
And I think just before you get I think that's a high percentage, bro. We talking real, you know, like I think most people in the world they not lawfully married. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to say common law, okay, that's fine, but like a ceremony where they actually exchange vows, nah, I don't think it's 50%, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now what she's saying being together for 2 or more years and not being married is absolutely crazy. Wow. Now this is the thing. You right. Everybody you named who's got married, they was already sexually involved with their partner before they got married.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is you, on the other hand, you can be with a person. You can meet a woman today and be with her for the next 2 years until you get married. But if and then this is the thing, if she willing to walk with you how you are, like in your virginity stage, and say, hey, I want to really get to know you up and down spiritually, bet you real. Yeah. We can go out. We don't care about spending no money on dates. We were doing this, but I really want to get to know you before I even sleep with you. Like this is what I really want to know what I'm walking into for the next 2 years. You'll be willing to do that because you really want to know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's because you really chose to do it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem about us is we just ain't choose to do it. We too weak. We weak. We ain't choose to do it. So being with a person for 2 years and not being married, it's easy. We just didn't chose to do it. You know what I'm saying? We chose to jump off that porch early. Because guess what? If our surroundings was like they should, we wouldn't yearn for the flesh. The reality of it is that if Rotig, a virgin man, yearns for the flesh, it's because of your surroundings and all the fleshly activity that goes on around you, everything that you hear, all the stories that you hear. But if you was around a bunch of people that's amongst you the same state that you was in, if you was around a bunch of other virgin people who never been there, who don't know what that is, who honestly really genuinely just want to be out and hanging, I just want to get to know people, I really want to read with them, I really want to get the word, I really want to build with them spiritually, you wouldn't even think about that because your surroundings. But the problem is you're surrounded by fleshly workers. You're surrounded by people who living for the flesh and let the flesh beat them all the time. So at the end of the day, it's like you're surrounded by people that don't make it hard, that don't make it easy for you to stay in your same position. Think about it. Let's be honest, bro. Most of the people that you talk to, most of the people that you call friends, 9 times out of 10 they tell you do what? Man, just go and jump off the porch. Just go and do it. Just get it over with. They don't tell you to hang in there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not telling you now, man. Because let's be honest, most of them don't know God like they say they know God. You see what I'm saying? They'll just chunk it up to where it's like, I mean, all right, bro, if you say you walking with God, I can't knock what your personal relationship with God is. That's their ideal of knowing God. But they don't really know God, how you know God and why you standing how you stand it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Mostly everybody is telling you, because I'm, like I said, I was even in that position once. Bro, just go and knock off. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're surrounded by a bunch of people who are weak in the flesh. But we thinking we got it all covered. We thinking we got it all together. We think we got it under control. But as you can see, by looking at our lives, you the only one that I'm gonna honestly believe when you sit there and say, T, you ain't got it under control. I'm gonna honestly sit back and I'm gonna be like, I want to give a damn if it's Speedy, Twin, my wife. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna look at you and you be like, no, you ain't got it under control. And I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I honestly see a person who I'm not necessarily saying you got it under control 1%, 100%, but you got it under control better than we do. Working with this flesh. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like we as your surroundings don't make it better for you. Even if we showing you a loving couple, because you got to think about it like this. Me and my wife can be in front of you, and we can be kissing. We can be kissing all that. Oh, I'm kissing, and then, but in your mind, it's like it's okay because they husband and wife.
Yeah. I would expect y'all to do that.
But you got to understand, a husband and wife can lust too. Everything ain't holy that we doing. I'm not thinking about God when I'm sitting there grabbing my wife's butt. I ain't thinking about God.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't thinking about being holy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, in defense of that though, you got the pass because that's your wife.
But at the end of the day, I could throw a person like you off. You see what I'm saying? Because it may seem holy because I'm married, but it's not holy. It's just like if I sit there and we didn't got married in the church, right?
Okay.
And the pastor say, "May you kiss the bride." I grab my wife and I'm that's lust. I ain't thinking about I ain't thinking about holy. I ain't thinking about the Lord.
Yeah.
But that's my wife though.
Yeah, I got it.
You see what I'm saying? So I can throw you off. You see what I'm saying? As a man who's trying to hold in there, and I can honestly, if I don't understand the information that I'm giving you as a man, I can give you some bad information that make you step wrong. You see what I'm saying? And so, and it's bad enough your surroundings are already full of people who, come on, bro. Your surroundings are full of people who give to the flesh.
I got it. Yeah.
It's
real talk.
JC shacking up. He ain't married. You feel what I'm saying? Corey just got married. He was shacking up. Yeah. Let's be honest. Speedy just got married. He was shacking up. You know what I'm saying? I was shacking up a little bit before I got married. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on.
It's true.
It's other people who still shacking up, still sleeping with people unmarried and stuff like that. So your surroundings is still you still surrounded by people who ain't making it no better for you to walk. In your godly nature, as far as keeping yourself preserved until you get married. And then the world ain't getting no better because it's like women ain't hanging in there no more. Yeah. So I mean, like, being together with somebody for more than 2 years and not being married, it's crazy in this world where it's crazy in this world where we used to one night chicks at the club. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy when you meet a woman and you sleeping with her the same week you met her. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when you got more women now talking about they want to test drive sex than men do. Yeah, it's crazy now when you have a man look at women and be like, man, I'm kind of uncomfortable the much she think about sex. It's crazy. It's crazy now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But if we was living the way we should be living, the way we was instructed to live by the Almighty, the Most High, 2 years wouldn't be nothing.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that we're not living the way that we're supposed to be living.
You right.
So that's why
I think that's where she's coming from with this tweet. You know what I'm saying? She's clearly coming from that aspect of thinking. Yeah.
So I mean, and because, man, yeah, it's a lot that we can get into, bro. It's so I'll be on this tweet all night.
Yeah, that's a whole that's a whole pod by itself, my brother.
Yeah. So yeah, but like you said, yeah. I mean, is it 2 more years? Is it crazy? Yeah, it's crazy because I remember we did an episode and I was kind of breaking down the numbers. Of I can't remember what episode it was, but you remember when I was talking about a lot of these women and the reason why they want to get married so quick is because you gotta think about it. If she made, say for instance, right now, like it's 2022, and it's March. All right. So she meets today is March 16th?
Yeah, 16th.
So it's March 16th. She met you March 16th. The first time y'all sleep together, it was March 21st. So y'all slept together March 21st.
Yeah.
Y'all slept together again. Matter of fact, y'all slept together March 21st. And on the first time y'all slept together, y'all slept with each other 3 times in that day. So you already knocked her down 3 times in one day on the first day you met her.
Yeah.
Then you slept with her again March 17th. Knocked her down 3 more times. Then you slept with her again.
Yeah, I remember that.
March 23rd, 3 more times.
Yeah.
Going at that rate, 2 years from now, man, you done slept with her about 700-800 times.
Yeah, that's true.
2 years from now, you done hit that thing by 700-800 times.
True.
Most married men don't have sex that much with their wife.
So what she's saying is basically giving the boxer for 2 years.
I don't know if she's saying it like that. I don't know. Well, if she understands on that. Yeah. But
it could be interpreted like that, though.
It could be interpreted like that, especially if you got somebody with our minds.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I got it.
So think about it.
Damn. Yeah.
You hitting her for 2 years straight. How many times you done hit this woman in 2 years?
Yeah.
So if you're telling me you done hit her by, it's 365 days a year. 365 days, 12 months a year. Take away 12 weeks out of the year for periods.
So about 3 months.
Take away about what? 3 months out. 3 months out of the year for periods.
You got 9 months for action.
You got 9 months for action.
Yeah.
So say out of the 9 months, you hitting her 7.5 months. So you hitting her 7.5 months for the next 2 years.
Damn.
You telling me you ain't ready to marry her yet?
Yeah. Yeah, she got a point.
You see what I'm saying?
Got a point.
So I get where it coming from, but a lot of people ain't gonna like it.
It's a lot. Hey, a lot of people going through that. Not married. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all know people that been together 20 years ain't been married. You know,
married, man. Hey. Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
That's 7.5 months times 20, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Especially when people just say marriage is just a piece of paper, just a business.
Yeah, I heard that a lot. You
know? So, I mean, man, look, hey, I understand it, right? It's like, ooh,
real.
You know, like I said, I get it on both ends, but you know, oh man,
yeah, I saw, man, I sent that to you because I seen it on my timeline, and then I seen you had when I keep going up to TL, I seen you had commented back to him. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to talk about this with the man. Ooh,
you can't. Bucko say,
Bucko
say you can't convince. Bucko say you can't convince me. You can't convince me that a woman with 2 or more baby daddies is a good woman.
Man, let's go through some of the comments real quick, brother. I know they had talked about
it. Nah, let me back up out of it to go to the comments then.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go back to the Twitter page. Oh man. Okay, it says let me see what we got. If you're such a good woman, then why didn't one of your baby daddies marry you? Okay.
He said what he said. He doubling down on it, man.
Yeah, he doubling down on it.
Wow.
Yeah. Dog, you done lit the table on fire. Come back.
Oh man.
Okay, what about the baby daddies with 2 or more women? You know, like women are always gonna switch it up.
You gotta flip. Yep.
That'll switcheroo. Switcheroo. Boy, wait for the popcorn.
Got that popcorn ready.
Now you know they finna come. They finna come get all on your behind. Yeah.
Boy.
Laugh my ass. Go to hell. You got 2 or more kids. What it says? She says the second baby daddy married me. I'm still a terrible human, though, absolutely shocked and amazed every day that I'm married. These new followers don't even understand. Rude awakening.
Oh, he must be stirring stuff up then. That must be what he do.
So, yeah. See, what had happened was, but
oh man,
yeah, he just stirring stuff up.
Yeah.
I mean, having your birth control fail is not a character trait; it's a personality trait. And it's so much more. It's deep. You know, don't get it wrong. You got so many people who gonna take offense to it.
Yeah.
I dated a girl like that. Great tits. Great tits. She's getting her master's, but she's a psycho.
Oh man,
baby, crazy. Man.
Come on, Antonio. Or Antonio Bucko, man.
Yeah, Antonio Bucko. Dog, they're on your ass in the quotes. Somebody called you big worm.
Oh, see why they gotta do that? Why? Hey, that man said he said what he said.
But in them quotes, yeah, they lighten them up because they had like thousands of quotes. 83 quotes. But yeah, like I said, you can't compare. Hey. I think he's just being but like I just told him at the end of the day, you know, what if both of the kids' fathers have passed? You know, like she ain't a good woman. Like, I mean, she married one and then got another one, and then, you know, married one, he passed, and got another one, he passed.
Yeah.
I didn't seen that happen before. You know.
Now, you know, if let's just say, for whatever the reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, you being a good person, don't, you know, that I don't necessarily equate that to, you know, how many kids you got, how many baby dads you got. You know what I'm saying? Being, you know, it's so much more to being a good woman than that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Let's just say, you know, you fell for somebody, sold your dream, and he burned off, or even if you, let's just say you use the kid as a pawn, like, okay, yeah, you did it, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, let's just say you turn away from your ways, and then you meet another dude, and then y'all do what's right, you know, y'all make it happen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't just say that as a matter of factly, you know. I'm pretty sure he was doing it for satire, you know what I'm saying? But like,
that's what I think it was.
Yeah. It had to be, you know what I'm saying?
It was just satire, but I knew he knew he was gonna rub a lot of women wrong, because there's a lot of women out here who got 2 or more kids' fathers, man.
Yes,
you know. That's, I mean, think about it. He said 2 or more. So guess what?
Yeah, he did.
The majority of these women got two kids by 2 different men.
Oh yeah,
they do it. You know, say a couple of my BMs got 2 kids by 2. Obviously, they do, because they had their first kids with me and the second kids with another man. So they pretty much saying nigga who plays stepdad is a rap in that situation.
Yeah, basically,
So, man, it's a weird one. I don't know if you want to really chop it up on this one, but man, let's go into it. Let's see. Let's move into this one.
Okay.
This one says, what's the obsession with girls that have been barely touched or virgins? I'm honestly curious. Is there even a reasonable answer for that?
I mean, I'm gonna take that one first. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, run that.
You know, speaking for myself, obsession is a strong word. I don't know about. I don't got that. You know what I'm saying? It's I think most men will prefer to lay with a woman that's been untouched. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna say most men. I just say I'm speaking me. I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, that shows you know, discipline. Because this is we know how easy it is for a woman to get sex. You know what I'm saying? So like with that ease, y'all still got to be careful though. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas trying to sell you a dream. You know what I mean? You can get sold dreams, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, then you know he just get that and go about his business. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I don't want to go with, you know, I wouldn't be mad if I got with a chick that no other dude been there. You know what I mean? So we can go in that realm, or we can go that level together. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like I can't speak for a man like you that's you know, that done had some, you know, had some experience. So, you know, like I say, it's not really an obsession. It's a preference. I mean, but it ain't like that's the only preference. Like, you know, if I met a woman that wasn't, but like she checked a lot of the wifely boxes, yeah, okay, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as long as you ain't long as you ain't bringing me a package, you know, then it's a problem. If it, you know, then, you know, but other than that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But just like I say, man, this is really just, you know, the preference will go to that level with somebody that's right. You know, like they say, water seeks its own level. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So if I ain't been out there, I wouldn't want nobody else. I don't really want nobody to be out there either. Yeah. You know, I mean, just keep it real. Don't I deserve that, right? You know, but you know, I realize that's gonna be hard to find. I realize that. You know what I'm saying? So like, there are exceptions to that. But you know, what about you, my brother?
First of all, man, when I look at this tweet, man, I think, see, you got to understand. Sometimes one thing about social media, people love to make a narrative out of things, and I think when they trying to group men who want to settle down with a woman who barely been with men, and group him with dudes who secretly out there seeking virgins. And you know, majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, when you seeking a virgin, very few gonna be, you know, of age.
That's true, especially nowadays.
And most of them gonna be young, fresh out of high school. So what they trying to do is make men. They trying to make men and pedophiles be like this. Okay, that's what they trying to do. They trying to make these women, because they know they can't go back to that virgin state. Yeah, they can lie about it. You know what I'm saying? But they know they're not gonna go back. They can't go back to that virgin state, or go back to that state to where they only had 1 or 2 dudes. So they're gonna try to make dudes feel bad about it.
Like shame a dude.
Yeah, try to shame dudes for wanting a girl who only got 1 or 2 niggas under her belt. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all want them fresh out of high school. You might well be perverts then. Y'all predators then. Now that's what they trying to do, because guess what? They can't return back to that state.
I got you.
They can't return back to it. You know what I'm saying? So and like you said, we live in a lost world today. You know,
that's true.
Very seldomly, when you ask anybody, men or women, unless they just really had a real ran down, dogged out sexual experience and sexual history, most people are gonna say, you ask them, if you want to return all the sexual experience you had and start all over and be a virgin and do it the right way, what you do it, they'll still, knowing what the word of God say, knowing that they say they're a believer and they believe in the word, they'll still say no.
Yeah.
They'll still say no.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's true. Knowing, like, they'll be like, hey, I know what God say, but I ain't turning all that. Yeah. They know it. Because that's how perverse the heart is of men.
Yeah.
That's how perverse the heart is of people. Yeah. So trying to saying that a man is obsessed with trying to get a woman who's not untouched as a virgin. I don't think it's an obsession, but like you said, like it's simple as this. I know a lot of dudes like them throat coats. They love them.
That's true.
They love them when they doing their thing.
That's true.
At the end of the day, every day of your rest of your life, you ain't trying to wonder where she got that experience from.
That's true.
At the end of the day, I like what she do to me after the club, but I'm not trying to sit there and think about her journey after I said I do to her and where she got it all from. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
And at the end of the day, that's just the facts.
Yeah.
But women don't look at it like that, because
true.
You have to understand, A man coming in experience to a woman after she gets past her virginity and get past the pain and stuff that possibly comes with losing it. Once you got a man who know what he's doing, it's a pleasure to her. It's a pleasure to her. But a man who's already experienced coming into a woman who's a virginity, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You gotta give her time. You can't have her jumping in the game like she'll throw goals. She don't know.
Yeah.
She ain't been around like that.
It's gonna be a learning period.
It's a learning period. And guess what? Most niggas, man, basic.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, baby got to do something, but baby got to let me get. She got to spend a block somewhere else.
Yeah,
because he ain't patient. Because he want what he want.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? ASAP.
Yeah.
I think about it. A woman want a man who come in experience. She want a man who already know what women always say. I want a man that know he need to already know. He need to already know what he doing.
That's true.
Man on the other end, yeah, I want her to know what she doing. But when I think about what she doing, what all she took to get to know what she doing. It's a different mindset too. Men and women, two different beings. You know what I'm saying? We look at life differently. Yeah, unless you one of them people who just don't give a damn, and now I get it. We're in a society where we just don't care. We shouldn't care, and we too grown to be thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, I get that too. I understand that because as a grown man, I'm not sitting down. Your bill of health clean, you straight, everything good. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing that you can't give back. Yeah, okay, that's rock and roll. I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm still not trying to marry a woman who didn't put up a whole football team.
That's just what it is, bro.
I ain't trying to marry a woman who didn't drop the whole football team between them legs. No, man. I ain't trying to drop a woman who dropped the whole basketball team between them legs. Because the basketball team hold about 10, 12. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just players. We ain't counting coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, other teams too. You know what I'm saying? They play this team and you want you're right.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I mean, but the reality of it is that man, y'all have to understand, man, a lot of these women out here and a lot of these women have been gunned. Put it like this.
What it is, man.
This is what men have to understand. In order for you to have the numbers that you got, you had to gun through some women.
Yeah.
Some women had to get gunned through for you to have them numbers. I know the numbers I got. So guess what? They ain't come from no other men.
It's true.
They came from women.
That's a double-edged sword right there. You're right.
So women had to be gunned down for me to get them numbers.
Hey, quite a few, my brother. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's
that's true.
You gotta think about it. You ain't the only one who gunning them down.
Yep.
You your partner scoundrels. Your partner scoundrels. Yeah. Everybody, your boys you went to school with, everybody a scoundrel when you think about it at the end of the day.
Everybody rascals, man.
Everybody out here, So guess what? 9 times out of 10, especially if you in the vicinity, you're gonna meet someone who's been gunned down.
Yeah. That's reality, bro.
It's just like me living in my hometown. Every woman that was lookable to my eye, she was gunned down.
Yeah, because you ain't the only dude that saw her.
She was gunned down. She was gunned down by 10 or more of them.
Yeah.
Why? Because she getting all the attention. So guess what? She was gunned down.
Yeah.
So guess what? It's either you deal with one who ain't really been, who ain't really got that attraction, but you ain't really attracted to her, and you make her your wife, but you ain't really happy because that ain't the one you really wanted. Because the ones you really wanted gone down, or you move around.
It's true.
Go to another city, a bigger city, where the numbers are more plentiful.
Yeah,
and you can find you a nice, pretty broad that ain't been gunned down, that she been hit. It's a difference between being hit and being gunned down.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's that? When the boys get hit, they still walk away.
Yeah.
But when one get gunned down, they on the news. They dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want one that's gunned down, man.
Yeah. Holes everywhere, huh, bro?
Holes everywhere. I want one that's gunned down, man. It's a different. You know that virginity talk is for the virginity talk is really like I said, people who really have been strong throughout their life, and who really they held it down and they stood tall. So like you said, when it comes to like around your age and stuff like that, our age, it's a very, very small class.
Yeah.
You really would have to be like, oh man, let me search for anybody who claiming to be whatever, who's really living this life, whatever. It will be like a small little low class of people that you meet and might but for the main point, that virginity talk is really for us to save our kids, at least until they hit 18 years old, till they grown.
It's true.
That's what it really for, to save our kids, at least till they get to that age where they are considered grown.
Yeah.
Being considered not necessarily grown, but considered of age legally.
Yeah.
To where they can move out and do their own thing, and when they're not under your roof, they
make their own decisions. Yeah.
You ain't getting counted for them no more. That's
true.
what it's for.
True.
So, but now that I just hate the fact that sometimes some people be trying to get these topics and they be trying to make a narrative out of things and be trying to always make people look bad. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't like all that trying to make people look bad or trying to because it's just distasteful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be sitting up here. See, and that's the thing. It's not even a luxury. It's not even a luxury.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how. But women got that type of stuff because men ain't really online out here trying to make women look like pedophiles and stuff like that. That's stuff men don't do.
Yeah,
it's women who always be doing that.
Yeah,
don't get it wrong. We know there's some men out here that's pedophiles and stuff like that, but it's majority like ain't no men out here like let's go out here and make these bras pedophiles out here. Let's no, we not. That's not who we are.
Yeah, it's like, man, we can't even say what we want without somebody
trying to put a twist on it.
Trying to put a twist on it. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, we know women can have standards for days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they can have standards for days.
As they should. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got a standard, you got a standard. Let me have one too then. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hopefully the TL represent tonight, my brother.
Let's see if we can find two. People really be out here playing victim, refusing to recognize their part in things and acting like they always got it worse.
Yes.
Like, come on.
That's a good one.
What you got on that, Roti?
I'm
gonna let you cook.
I'm definitely big on accountability. You know me, man. Like, like, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But like, I say, hey, boss, like I fucked that up. I'll be the first one to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't deserve this. I'm very big on like if I mess up or make a mistake or whatever, I'm taking accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? But what she's saying, or this person saying, it's a lot of people out there be doing dirt, be doing the most, but, don't want to take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying?
We see it all the time.
Man, look, if I'm talking to a person and and I hear from this person, they never do no wrong, or everybody else around them is the problem. That made me look twice. I'm gonna hit you with the side. I'm like, what you saying? You perfect? You don't make no mistakes. You don't do nothing wrong.
Nothing,
you know
right? You ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing to make the situation bad.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, majority of things, especially let's just go with relationships. Like if something fall off, usually both people have a part to play in it. Maybe one person got like a bigger piece of the blame pie. You know what I'm saying? But usually it's like mutual. You know what I'm saying? With some goes awry or whatever, and if you did what you did, say you did it and atone for it. Don't be like, I ain't do nothing knowing you did a whole bunch of foul stuff, or at least 1 or 2 foul things. You know what I'm saying? So take accountability, man. That's a big one for me. But what you think, bro?
No, I'm good on what you said. I'm gonna say I was gonna let you cook on that. That's pretty. That's pretty much.
Yeah, man.
Just take accountability, like you said. I ain't perfect, but I'm accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be the first one to tell you, I messed that up, man. That's on me.
Was it ran into Tyler Perry? It ain't no Tyler Perry, man.
Boys out there cloudy, man. He said he ran into Medea, huh?
Yeah. It says, I really love so hard, you don't want me in love with you for real. I don't want to see about that. Let me see what else we got. Let me see what we can come across. Oh, man.
Come on, man. Lord.
Hey, they out there.
Lord have mercy. Wow. Now, see, look, like you said, boy, it was a couple episodes. I think we talking about Rihanna ASAP Rocky. Man, come on, man. Like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Man, she bad. Hey, come on, man. She
nice. Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how serious can you take some, I can't wife you. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be for me to see. Come on, bro. I know. Hey, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, but
she found in the mug too. Hey, straight up. Come on, man.
But and that's the thing. Some women, like y'all think about it, some women be so. It's just like that's the baddest one you came across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the boy be like, "Hey, I gotta do it."
Hey, man. Yeah,
I gotta do it.
I gotta do it. I get it. Would you say, gotta gun her down, huh, bro?
I gotta gun her down, man.
Oh man,
gotta gun her down. That's what's up. She said, "My baby daddy gave me $5,000 for 5 hours. I was in labor.
$1,000 an hour, huh?
That's what's up, man. That's how y'all got it. I ain't mad.
Hey, do you?
Another one.
Come on, man.
What?
Boy, that's my show right there, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, Tommy Ford, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Pam.
The hell is it? Oh, it's a gift.
Come on, Bucko.
It's a gift.
Okay.
Oh, Gwen Stefani, 17 years ago, holler back.
Hey, I can't believe that song that old, man.
17 years ago, we was in a club.
Or where the time go, man? Come on, man.
No. Ride with it, low key. One of G Herbo's hardest songs. Yeah, it is a hard song, boy.
I ain't never heard that one.
G Herbo, I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, man. It's rap. It's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But I like that song right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of my favorite songs from him. What else we got? No, I don't want to unlike it. Once you realize you ain't their type, you need to move on with your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. Once you want, like y'all ain't on the same page.
Yeah.
Ain't even no point to
you ain't gonna force nobody to. If you're not that, not that person type, you can't force that into them. You know what I'm saying?
Why would I wake up right now? What am I doing again? Kind of sad. My brother and sleep. Okay. I want to sit on somebody's son's face.
See, look at you.
Oh, you already know this. You already seen this one. She posted again.
Same girl?
Nah, this somebody different.
Lord, come on, man. Ooh-wee. Boy, that damn TL, boy.
They out here in these late night hours, man. TL,
boy,
man.
That damn TL.
Acting a fool.
Come on, TL. Y'all got to give us at least one more, huh? Come on now.
Fighting. I think it's an old video.
Bucko clip.
Somebody gonna be fighting. Somebody gonna get ran over or something.
Is it that serious?
What the hell happened?
Like she hit on that tire.
Oh, she fell. Man. She fell over.
Head first.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it ain't that serious, man.
You drunk?
Boy, look, come on, man.
I want an anime boyfriend to watch Netflix and talk to me privately.
Man.
Folks out here, man, just be out here showing everything, man. Spirits have to be welcomed. Man, what's wrong with this?
What Bucko doing?
This is why I'm careful of who I text back, cause then you in my bed, having a pool.
Bucko going to work, flipping it. Come on, Bucko. Boy, that damn TL. Come on, man.
What's wrong with these clowns?
Come on,
hold on. Let me get out of here, man. God damn. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Buckos, man.
Oh, man. These people crazy, man.
Oh, man.
Snoop. Man, I think that may be it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all want a big funeral to be cremated. I wouldn't know. Hell, I'm be dead.
For real, it ain't gonna matter to me.
I'm be gone. I think that's it for tonight, bro. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. With that being said, man, that was Stroll down to TL. What we're gonna do now is let's jump to the advice of the night, man. Let's do an advice of the night real quick. Let me go and do this story real fast.
Okay.
Advice of the night. Advice of the night. Okay. So I got a DM from a young lady. And she was like, look, me and my cousin, we was out of the club. We met this guy.
Okay.
Initially, my cousin was really feeling the guy. And he was feeling the guy. I mean, she was feeling the guy. And, I thought he was kind of cute, but, I kind of let her do her, her thing or whatever like that. But he wasn't necessarily just feeling her as much as he was feeling me.
Okay.
Over time, they started kicking it. They started hanging out. They started becoming more friends or whatever like that. Well, she ended up sleeping with the guy, a few times. She ended up becoming pregnant. To find out that the cousin was sleeping with the guy too.
Oh, man, cousins.
And she became pregnant. So both her and her cousin pregnant by the same man.
Wow.
And she was like, I don't know how I should go about this situation. I mean, because they're both pregnant now.
Yeah. I mean, like, what she mean go go about it now? Like, she want to be with the dude, or?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if she be, this is the thing, because I don't really know the how deep or how, based on what she's saying, I don't even know if she even necessarily super mad at her cousin, because like I said, they all met at the same time. It was a showed interest there. She wasn't necessarily interested in him at first, but the cousin was. So I think she kind of already felt like maybe the cousin probably would have done something with him or not. But I'm thinking, it's just one of those situations of, it's like, me personally, I would tell them, man, y'all just, depending on what y'all relationship is, since y'all all found out about each other.
Yeah.
Man, sit down with each other and see, hey man, which one he want to be with. Or like which one he want to be with. Now my guardian says saying, look, tell him he either, because we gotta react. The reality of it is he may not choose either one of y'all.
Yeah, very possible. I was thinking that.
He may not choose any one of y'all. He may look at both of y'all stupid, like, I just got two bros, pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
It might have just been some links.
It might have just been some link ups, you know what I'm saying, that I've been hanging around for quite a while. So yeah, my guardian has to just see, hey man, like which one of us that you like.
Yeah.
Which one of us you want to be with. And if he, hey, I really want to do this one, tell the other one don't, we gonna be there. I'm gonna make sure he be there. We gonna take care of.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna be honest. I get everybody ain't up on their spirituality like I am. So I'm gonna give you my scoundrel answer. Y'all already know. Both of y'all pregnant by this man. Y'all, it's time to adult up.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all are working, 3 incomes are better than 1. You know what I'm saying? If y'all all on the same page, 3 people trying to watch 2 kids is better than 1. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Better than 1 or better than 2 or whatever. Come together as a small family, a small unit. Y'all just make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm just being real. Make it happen.
Yeah. You really got to decide what you want. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Whoever this person is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about, because this the reality of it is y'all both enjoyed them enough to where y'all got pregnant.
It's true.
So it ain't like y'all don't enjoy them.
It's true.
It's about these kids now.
Yeah. Like you say, adult up. I like that. That's a good one.
Adult up and make it all happen.
Make it happen.
Under one roof, one big happy family. It ain't about him having to have all the people. I know people gonna be like, oh no, he gotta have money for that. He gotta pay that. Look, man, he ain't had to pay to knock y'all off.
Both of y'all.
Both of y'all.
That's true.
He ain't have to pay to knock both of y'all out. So why should he have to pay for everything now?
Facts.
We all 3 in here. We all gonna come together for these kids, and we gonna do our thing.
Now more than likely, old buddy gonna have to make a choice. You have to make a choice, buddy.
Most likely ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna work out like that. That's why she on advice of the night.
Most likely it's not gonna happen. Hey. But if y'all can pull it off, because this is what y'all have to think about it. Rain, sleet, or snow. It's really just all up to y'all making decisions just to make it happen. Yeah, that's it.
True that.
That it is. Put all pride and feeling to the side and be like, look, man, we need to do this, and we need to do this for our children. Yeah. We need to go ahead, mount up, do what we got to do, and just make it happen. Ain't no point for everybody to go get their own separate apartments and all this. Why? Because that's taking away from money. That's taking away from the kids. Yep. We all need to get together in a two bedroom you know, and if y'all gonna, still do y'all thing, or obviously y'all need to do y'all thing, because if y'all let this man off the hook to where he gonna not necessarily, not saying that y'all can keep him on the hook, but if y'all say, hey man, go live your life, we just want to live together as roommates, that ain't gonna do no good. He ain't gonna do nothing but bring another baby in the mix.
True that.
He got 2 baby mamas live with, he ain't gonna do nothing, knock something else off.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to go ahead, just put y'all pride to the side. I'm being honest with you, put y'all pride to the side and just say, look, us three, we in a relationship now.
Yeah.
We're in a relationship now. Y'all got cousin daughters, cousin sons, or cousins, whatever.
Yeah.
Cousin sisters, cousin brothers, cousin sister brother. Y'all, that's what y'all got now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all might well go ahead, come together, and say, look, we're gonna be together and do our thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure everything taken care of. We're gonna make sure our house taken care of. We're gonna make sure our kids taken care of.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have no more kids. We got our kids. We're gonna stay together at our union. We're gonna do our thing. And then don't care about what nobody else got to say about it. That's what y'all need to do. Economically, and if any one of y'all spiritual, either one of y'all, I don't got myself right with the Most High now. All right, I'm gonna fall back. I'm working on myself. I'm looking for a man who go, all right, do what you got to do that route then.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree.
With that,
choice
man.
Is yours though, man.
Choice is yours.
Yeah, man.
Choice is yours. With that, we are coming to Podcouragement. Podcouragement is the encouragement segment of the podcast. Roti, you got anything you want to encourage the people with?
Man, every time we talk, most of the time we link up. When you hit me and we like, man, we're gonna do it. I can always hear maybe you just woke up, or maybe the tiredness in your voice. You know what I'm saying? And like, because we chasing greatness, or I believe that God really got us on this path doing this, and that takes sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's days you don't feel like doing it, days I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like before we get going or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we could just, you know what I'm saying? We just stay asleep. We'll do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like, with that being said, man, just, you ain't never gonna find greatness today if you put it off till tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, whatever you do, man, if you got like an idea you want to strike out on, or whatever, once you do your research, once you've done your vetting and okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you're gonna have to go ahead and jump out there, jump in the pool, man. You know what I mean? Don't be like, I'm gonna jump in tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Just go ahead and get it. Today's the day. You know what I'm saying? That's how, that's what I got. Seize it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know you're gonna be here tomorrow. So that's what I got. What you got, my brother?
What I got is simple, man. Don't be afraid to relax. Don't be afraid to relax, man. I know sometimes we be getting impatient as people, feeling like we got to, like I said, we have to do it and do it and do it today. If you got a plan, if you got it planned out and things of that nature, you just stick according to plan. Now, obviously, within your plan, you done made time for you to relax. You know, you didn't put some accounted relax time to the side, so it shouldn't burden you, or shouldn't hurt you, or shouldn't make you feel at ease or uncomfortable because you're taking some time to relax off. Because like you said, sometimes we need to rest. Sometimes our body needs to sit back and rejuvenate, and sometimes we need to get some sleep and things of that nature. So we got to do that. And sometimes we're gonna get up here and, like you said, we're gonna look tired, we're gonna sound tired, we're gonna move a little tired, but we get it done, So but in the meantime, like I tell people, we're not machines. We're not assembly lines. We're not robots or nothing like that. So yes, we do need sleep. Yes, we do need rest. Yes, we do need time to detox. Yes, we do need all that. You know. So yeah, don't be afraid to relax. Don't be afraid to take a day or two off. Don't be afraid to, like you said, like I said, just sit back and just free your mind. Sit back and just open up and just open yourself up to new ideas and new possibilities.
Yeah.
You know, and when I say relax, when I really mean relax, I really mean relax.
Yeah.
Whether you're meditating, whether you're doing whatever, yeah, sit back and really relax.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
And like you say, according to what you said, seize the moment after that. You know, come back with a new fire. You know, come back with a new come back with that new chip on your shoulder, that new eye of the tiger. And come seize it after that. You know, shoot them shots, go do what you gotta do.
Sound like my brother over there saying you gotta have that balance.
Gotta have it. You gotta have that balance, man. You gotta have it, you know.
It's true.
And make sure people around you understand you need that balance. You know, because if you got people around you who don't understand it, they never gonna make room, or they never gonna understand when you're trying to take it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, or when you're in search of it, or they're not gonna understand why you're a little bit off kilter. Because if you notice, if you look at people who look at you 9 times out of 10, they look at you as if you're a never-ending source of energy that you don't get tired, and that's not true. You know, we get tired.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We get tired. We get weird. We get weary. We get frustrated. Yeah. You know, we get discouraged at times. It's facts. Yeah. We're human. Yeah. You know. So with that, that is my Podcouragement for the night. This is Quality Life Podcast, episode 52, man. Episode 52 is in the books. Other than that, man, just thank you for anybody who checked in over Facebook Live. We're going to be going live on Twitter soon, along with Facebook Live. And like I say, man, the platform is open, man. The platform is open. We consistent with the time. We every bit of 2 hours or more every time we get up here and talk. So I can imagine if we 2 hours with us two, man, it might be
might be a marathon, man. 3-4.
We ought to open up our time, open up our space, because I mean, the more people come in, the more we gonna have to open this thing up.
Yeah, no doubt.
And other than that, bro, T, man, you got anything else you want to say before we clock out?
Oh man, we just appreciate everybody watching, man. You know, and see you to the next time.
All right, man. Episode 52 is in the books.